Home is a windswept city whose heart beats in tandem with mine. Home is an empty paddling pool with cartoon crows on the bottom, specifically bought for the purpose of my birth. Home is the way my brother never laughs at my jokes anymore, but will give me a little. Home is being 26 and not knowing how to drive because the buses used to be good here and my legs carry me the rest of the way. Home is my father always picking up the phone, ready to take my burdens on his steady shoulders. Home is the library shelf streets of Wellington, a lifetime of stories curling around every corner where I've cried and roundabout where I've fallen in love. Home is only being able to truly fill my lungs at the waterfront. Home is never thinking twice about walking down Taranaki Street or going to Macra for the afternoon. Home is feeling hard done by back in high school because I was poorer than the two Māori students I knew and they got to go on school trips and apply for scholarships. Home is the way my tongue stumbles over the first language of this land. Home is the ensuing embarrassment that became a good enough reason not to try. Home is the bile that rose in the back of my throat the first time I saw the sign on Abel Smith Street that says, "Where do you stand on Māori land?" Home is two grandfathers, an educator and a historian who fought to have Māori stories told. Home is thinking their hard work excuses me of my own. Home is the bones of rangatane warriors scattered beneath the soil of land my ancestors bought. Home is the skull my great-great-grandfather kept just because he could. Home is wanting to whakapapa back to England and pretend we didn't come via the Manawatu mud. Home is only learning the story of the treaty this year. Home is a classmate trembling with grief as she begins to understand why her iwi are still so angry. Home is knowing that that is a pain I will never understand, and that, in and of itself, is a privilege. Home is knowing my great-great-grandchildren will bear the marks of my actions, whether they want to or not. So home is leaning into the bile in the back of my throat until it begins to taste like repentance instead. Home is becoming best friends with my whakamā until it can no longer paralyze me, but instead point me towards my next step. Home is choosing every day to look where I've come from in the face and decide to do something different.